Hello everybody, Mighty Nifty here, and today I would like to talk to you about Treefall Studios. I just got done watching their developer video, and I honestly think a lot of people might think from my previous review of the Perplexing Orb that I can't stand these guys. Or, in this case, pretty much this guy, Eli Brewer. But the thing is, I don't despise anybody who wants to make games. I only despise people who do it immorally, so to speak, or against the gamers. And I don't despise Treefall Studios because I can kind of understand where they're coming from. So, a little backstory on me. I was originally going to go to college for video game design and development, but I saw where the market was going. I saw that it might not be that easy finding a job after college, so I went into computer engineering instead because I knew it was a more employable field. So I have a huge amount of respect for anybody who takes that risk of going to video game college. The only thing is, after watching their developer video, I see what's going on with Treefall. The main guy, Eli, is in college for developing video games, and he said that he's been releasing these games and that it's kind of tough to get funding. So the thing is, he's releasing these games to try and earn some money, and I can get that. I just graduated from college. I have student loans to pay off. So I can totally understand where he's coming from with that. The thing is, I am addressing this to Eli directly. You gotta quality check your games. You don't want to get out of college and then have your name associated with games that are subpar, like Treefall's been releasing. So I want to give you some advice. So, first off, get rid of Treefall. They have terrible brand recognition right now. Even if you have some fans, if you create another company, say on your Facebook page, hey, this is my new company, we're going by the values of quality assurance, really fun games that take time and effort to develop, then I genuinely think you'll have better luck. On top of that, I would say, instead of releasing a game every few months, look at their Kickstarter. There are so many games on this Kickstarter, half of which are funded, half of which aren't, but they all come out looking like tech demos or looking like prototypes. The kind of things that would be in a Kickstarter trailer are the released games. So, honestly, I would say spend the rest of your time in college working on one game. Maybe it'll be fantastic, maybe it'll be terrible, but if you spend a good amount of time working on a game and then have some people, some friends, family members, whoever, playtest it for you. Give it to some people for free to playtest, then you could get their feedback and you could put that into the game. For example, my feedback for the Perplexing Orb would be maybe bump up the graphics, make it so that you could travel to the island, certain things like that, that while it is a very basic game, could have made it a lot more fun, especially in the area of control. And I genuinely think that with small changes like that, you could really become a really good game developer, because based on your video, I can easily see that you have a lot of passion for making games. And I definitely can empathize with you there. But you're still in college, you're still learning, and to sell a product to a customer when you're still in college and still making those games and you're releasing them so quickly, clearly it's not going to be a superior product, which is why I gave it such a low score. So, in the end, I would really just say work really hard on one game, because I honestly think, from what I've seen from both the Perplexing Orb, from reviews of the letter, also from other titles, like just the trailers, but I honestly think that Eli Brewer could be a really fantastic game developer, and I really hope that that's the case someday, because I like to play good games, and if he's capable of making them, then by all means. So my last piece of advice is to hire a graphic designer. Now look, I didn't just make fun of the character from the last Tiki at the end of Perplexing Orb for a joke. It's really not good looking. But a game company isn't supposed to be one dude. I mean, if it is, games are going to take forever to make. But if you were to hire maybe a friend, I mean, if you're in college for making video games, you're going to have some people out there that know graphic design, that know how to 3D model, how to make games that look good so that you can focus on programming, because based on what I've seen from your games, that's your biggest strength. So I hope you take this advice to heart, because I didn't want to come off as too mean for my last review. I was just upset because the game was not a finished product. It was a game I could play online for free, and I honestly could tell by playing it that the person who made it was capable of making something better, and that's why I was disappointed in it. So in the end, I really hope that Eli gets this message and has the opportunity to hone his skills and make games that I know he's capable of making. So, with that being said, I hope everybody watching this video has a mighty nifty day today.